How you going? How you guys doing? Yeah, we're good. Live. Cracked my sunglasses. I don't know. The whole thing. That's all right though. It is 1500 almost exactly, and we gotta go. We got things to do, and we got about an hour drive. Lots of traffic. So let's get it done. All right. Had a good day. Gotta go dog watching now. Babysitting a pup. It's my older brother's birthday. Happy birthday, Steven. Semper Fi, brother. Semper Fi. Let's get out of here, fellas. Let's get out of here. I had to buy some new shorts today, man. Freaking sucked. $92 degrees. What was that, like 40 degrees Celsius or something? I don't know, man. But let's get out of here. It's time to go home. I can't believe I broke my glasses, damn it. I don't know. Right down the pike, dude. Right down the middle. And that flag has no stars on it. What the fuck? Am I going here? I guess I am. Let's go through this neighborhood, see what it's all about, huh? How's this neighborhood looking? This guy in his garage, just hanging out, probably drinking a beer. I got GA, red version. All right. What's up, Devil? How you doing, brother? Come on in. This is a nice neighborhood. Ooh. Yeah, I like these houses. Right next to a baseball park. Oh shit, didn't see that bump. Yeah, these are dope. Long, one floor, got a golf cart. Amazon guy. Hey. We're working together, or he's going to work, or he's jacking this U-Haul. I don't know. He doesn't have a truck, and he's standing there with the Amazon, and he has a freaking map. I bet he's going around checking doors. Ooh, dog! I think we caught ourselves criminal. I think we did. Any news on the Iraq war, Afghanistan war? What war are we on these days, fellas? Anyone can inform me? Israel and Ukraine. Oh God. I keep hearing China wants to invade Taiwan. Israel wants to invade Lebanon. And the world keeps turning. And I'm still at work slaving away. Me and my disabled ass. And with my cracked lenses. Oh, this is so sad. Damn it, dude. Damn it. Thanks for the like, guys. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you can. That'd be great. How's everyone doing? What's going on, man? Where are you up? What's up, Jay Woodgrad? What's going on? I'm in, for everyone to let you know, I'm in good old Southern California. And I'm going home from work, man. Just enjoying the drive home in this 95-degree heat. A little about myself, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome, come on into the compound. If you don't know what a devil's compound is, World War I Germany gave us a nickname called Teufelhunden. Teufelhunden means devil dog. So in the Marine Corps, we call each other selves devils, for short for devil dog. Thanks a lot, Germany. You give hey, it's respectful though, man. You respect the military you fight, and they give you a nickname, devil dog. It's a good name. So if you get a group of Marines inside of a building, you just don't say, hey guys, there's a group of Marines inside that building. You say there's a devils in that compound. So devil dog. Teufelhunden, it's in Germany. The, should I say it? The Second Reich, the Kaiser's army, very well trained, very disciplined soldiers, good fighters in the air, good fighters on land. Submarines were up to par, tanks were better than ever. They just ran out of steam, man. World War I, World War II, same thing. They had most of the best equipment, extremely well trained. Just went too far crazy, man. You go too far crazy, you can't win a war. But that's my experience, military police, and I served in the Iraq and Afghanistan war. Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Enduring Freedom. It was great times. Thanks for the question, Jay. Appreciate it, man. There's a cop right there. No cop, no stop, guys. Hope little piggy can catch me. Did some time, did some crimes, you know. Do the time. If you do the crime, what the hell is that? That's a preschool. What? Triumph of that's a weird name. Triumph of the Mall. There's a good movie in World War II called Triumph of the Will. Very interesting. Very interesting, Mr. Bond. Yeah, I'm going to try to do some more lives, man. I got to do some more lives. It's, you know, to get like monetized and try to get this ball rolling, I got to do more lives. The shorts I thought would help. That was good to get because you got to do shorts and then you can do live streams. With monetize, you get like I have to hit a certain goal. That's super hard, man. And then they take away some of your short streams that count. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. But I'll keep plugging away. You know. Oh, here's a cool flag. That's pretty sweet. Oh, Marine. Gotta salute the flag. Old Glory. American flag, Marine Corps flag right below. Super fine. For the fallen, man. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I gotta do more streams or something. We've got about an hour drive, so we'll figure it out. We got time. No rush. Just doing my job, recruits. Yeah, we'll see what's up with China, man. China has some big fucking problems on their hands. They were shut down for 3 years. Their economy's going belly up. Their banks are doing funky stuff. You know, not letting people deposit the money or take out money, putting a limit on it. They have ghost cities. Look up Chinese ghost cities, man. Did I miss anything? Oh, Low C, what's up, brother? Nah, man, you just got in just in time. I did break my glasses, though. Kind of sad. They like shattered too, but it doesn't bug me too much. So if you see me on the mean streets with the cracked glasses, I'll probably replace them or buy the new lens or something. But I wish there was like a store you can go to where they have. Do they like this brand? Like, hey, I broke my lens. Can you fix it? They do it like in a week or something. I think they should have it, right? Something like that. I've never tried that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll figure it out. We got time. We always got time. Yeah, I plan on kind of streaming more. Maybe a stream at night. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how to. Yeah, I don't. All the like I watch YouTubes and stuff, and people have like 2 or multiple screens, and that's crazy, man. I don't know how to do all that. I don't know. I'm just kind of roughnecking, guys. I hope you guys are down for the ride. It doesn't gotta be pretty. It just has to get done, you know. Uphill both ways to school and home. Look at a little oil pump. Yeah, California. Hey, if oil. If anyone gives you shit about California, like we shut down all our oil rigs a long time ago, man. Like if you look in the olden days, all of California was filled with oil pumps. Bakersfield has a farm of them, just pumping out oil. You know, those little things that go up and down. Oh, I can see some. Another 2 right here. 2 right here. I don't know who owns them. I don't think the state does. I think they just got shut down. Just all rusted out. They're like a museum almost out here. I don't know why they stopped pumping out oil, but kind of sucks. Yeah, a gallon of gas out here is $6. Check online. Oh yeah. Smith.com or something. $25 for a lens, or maybe it's probably fucking 100. Yeah, I can like turn them in, or I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. We'll get there. I only got about an hour drive, gentlemen. So and me ladies. It'll be a quick one. Yesterday fucking killed me, man. That was a 3-hour drive. I was sweating my ass off. When you're driving, it's 100 degrees outside. The air conditioning doesn't even work most of the time. I don't get that. Like I can feel it, but my freaking legs start sweating. My back gets swamp ass and shit. It's awful. It's just awful. The horror I live in. Has Biden dropped out yet? Anyone? Yeah. Biden needs to, man. He'll never drop out. No way. His son's about to do 25 years. I don't know. I know Russians having problems with manpower, man. They got to declare war on Ukraine. I can't believe Russia hasn't done that yet. They got to do something big. Russia, if China wants to get down, Russia has to go hard in the paint. They got to do something, man, because they'll never win this war. They'll never win this war. Is there a Ruski online? Probably because there isn't any more oil. Maybe. Yeah, I kind of thought, or maybe fracking. They were probably like we don't want our $6 million house down the block to move. Maybe there could be. That'd be bad, huh? No more oil. I wish they would just shut them down. I know in Bakersfield, this is a small city where I live, or not small, but it used to be a big oil town. I feel like Mad Max, dude. Big oil, the gun farm. But they just shut them down. They fired all those guys, man. It was super sad what happened to Bakersfield. It used to be a very kind of wealthy, big orange grove oil farm. It was super weird out there. Now it's kind of a slum. It sucks. Bakersfield High School could win some football games, though, I'll tell you that. I don't know about it anymore, but a couple of years ago they were pretty solid. Look at how much oil in Texas. Ooh. Yeah, maybe I'll do a live stream and look up some stuff like that, man. Because that stuff is interesting. Yeah, Texas used to be full of them. In California, we got these out in the ocean. I was just by there, man. I should have filmed it. we got these big old mama oil rigs out there, man. They just float out there somehow. They remind me of World of Worlds, because have you seen like underneath an oil rig out in the ocean? The legs go all the way down. It's pretty freaky looking. And there's a couple of those out there. They're really gross looking. I think those are even shut down too, actually, now that I think about it. And they're like little islands. You can drive on them with them. It's super weird. Yeah, I heard you guys got a lot of oil up in Canada, man. You guys need to start drilling that stuff. Black gold, baby. Gotta start drilling up that stuff, man. I think, honestly, if you, my like really honest opinion, I think, now there's just grips of traffic. I think Canada and the US kind of just said, we'll just buy oil from other countries because it's cheaper, maybe. Or maybe the same price, or maybe it's not cheaper. But we want to use up all their oil before we start using our oil again. I don't know if it replenishes itself, or maybe we hit the max and then we have to wait for it to replenish. Biden shut down the pipeline down. What an idiot, dude. Was that, what was the name of that pipeline? I remember that. I remember like native fucking Mexican dudes dressed up as Native Americans went out there and pretended to protest the pipeline. Oh, what was that? I forget. But yeah, I know that's started in Alberta. Really? Holy Jesus. Yeah, he did shut down that pipeline, the gas pipeline from Canada to the US. That's right. Yeah, a bunch of fake Native Americans went out there to protest, and they turned out to be like from El Salvador and Mexico, because they just were paid to dress up. Cosplaying, man. That's what everyone, all the protests you see, the Black Lives Matter, that fucking communist bullcrap. That's all. Paid people. You pay someone to go out there and protest. Who has time to do that? Or they're extremely weird, or like 22. You know, if you're a young buck protesting, you need to get a job, man. You have too much time on your hand. Always look at people with the same sign, the same chant, they look the same, they dress the same. Uniformity is never good, gentlemen. Uniformity is never good. You start people, but a protest is like a blob, like a mob. There's no rule or regulation. That's why they can get out of control. Or what, you know, like when we're in our riot gear and we fucking have to get our batons out, flashbangs, because you would disperse the blob and they all go the separate way. You can pick them off one at a time. If they're all together, you know, in uniform, and that's when the protesters can get real. I wish they would beat the shit out of the protesters, man. No, man, you got the right to protest. Go for it, right? Oh, kind of hurt. Caught my nail. You got the right to protest. Go ahead. That's kind of the thing. You protest, and it's like a little kid. They wear themselves out, and then you just send them back home to their mommy and daddy. It's freaking weird, man. People that do that are either getting paid or they're like mentally ill. There's a lot of mentally ill people out here in the world, especially on the line, man. If you're online and you're talking that weird crap, man, you're not talking to anyone, you know, like people will and just rip off conversations with complete strangers and Twitter or X. Like, I don't know, man. You got to have a serious problem. Or like you think you're more important than what you are. That's another big issue with people. People don't realize that, you know, you are important, but your voice is probably not going to be heard. To be clear, you have to put a lot of effort into this role to have your voice be heard, you know. Laura, what's up, man? Keystone Pipeline, yes. Lo, dude, you're freaking on point, dude. I don't think protesting does any. Nah, man. Laura, what's up? How you doing? Keystone, dude. Lo, dude, you're freaking on point, man. He's the manager. He's the manager. He's the captain. Captain Low. No, protest doesn't do shit. That's why I think the government, especially our government, back in the day they wrote, you have the right to protest. It's like protesting is for children to get out what they want. They can burn down the local Target. It's like you have to let chaos kind of get out. Good. I'm glad you're good, Laura. If I'm in the skybox and I'm looking down, I would say you have to let people protest, just so you can let the chaos, leak out, and the people that are watching the protest can go, oh shoot, like that's not good. They can see it and make adjustments on their own. If you squash the protest, it will build. The hatred will build and build and build, and it'll shoot out. Like the Tiananmen Square massacre. Like what was that, 1989? Who knows how many people died in that one? That China went completely nuts and squashed the protesters with ruthless. And that's why you can't go, there's no such thing as the Tiananmen Square massacre. It's they don't allow you to talk about it anymore in China. They don't allow anything anymore in China. They don't allow anything more in anywhere. Besides the good old First World country. I keep hearing this about France. It sucks, I mean, it's probably just in some major city like New York. New York, no one gives a crap about New York. No one gives a crap about what people protest, except for Laura. I think you're from the Middle East, right? Like the Iranian protest with the young lady that was like beaten to death or something in jail for not wearing the hijab, right? The thing that goes over you guys, the hijab. Yeah, I remember that just happened, and there was a huge protest. And people were getting effed up for that. A lot of dads came out. I don't know. They squashed it pretty bad. Though I think the Iranian government ain't messing around. Yeah, I think they arrested her, took her in, and then beat her to death or something. I forget the name of the lady, but I mean that's when a protest will just turn into a riot. And they'll just burn down their own Target. It's pretty funny. I think people that protest are pretty stupid. They're very, very mentally disabled, mentally ill, sick, man. A lot of people in this world are sick. I mean, there's a lot of people, so. But the crazy people will always speak louder than normal people. I don't care if you protest or burn down the Target, but that's all you'll see. You'll just see the chaos in society. You never see the good Samaritan going home or walking the old lady across the street sign, stop sign, crosswalk. You'll never see that. You'll always see chaos. Chaos sells. Always be careful. Always be careful. Oh yeah, the Rodney King riots. Yeah, man, my mom lived through that. Yeah, my mom always talks about the Rodney King riots, and the Vietnamese were shooting down at a. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, wasn't I? Yeah, I think I was. Yeah, Oh no. Yeah, the Rodney King riots. That's what started all those riots in L.A. that was in the 70s. Yeah, because my mom was probably 20 in that time. 20, yeah. Yeah, the Vietnamese were standing on top of the roofs shooting at people. Yeah, I mean, you just get a bunch of crazy people trying to, fight, and if you ask people, why'd they riot? Was it because of Rodney King? That would be their excuse, I think. But people riot because they want to burn down the system. People like just causing chaos, and they'll just do it because they're dumb. Like, people are really, really dumb. Like, a lot of those people probably rioted just because other people were, and they wanted to throw a rock through a window. I mean, life's pretty frustrating. Like, you ever seen the break rooms? You can go and pay $20 and like get a baseball bat and smash up computers. You're in high school, though. Oh, in the 90s. Oh yeah, you're a high school 90 baby. Or no, you're like a 70s kid, right? High school in the 80s, high school in the 90s. So you're 70s. You're pretty young. 78 or something. 80 something, I don't know, but I wasn't even alive for that. I was alive for the OJ trial, I think. No one gave a shit about that either. Everyone knows OJ did it, that weird bastard. The juice is loose. Yeah, Rodney King, my mom always talks about that. I think, I think the Black Lives Matter riots were even worse because that echoed throughout the country. And just people wanted to steal shit. Like, they weren't doing it. They said they can do it for a cause. They said reparations. They stole a bunch of stuff that was made in China for reparations. That's a sweatshop. So... And guess what? Those businesses had to buy more crap from those sweatshops, and the cycle continues. Cycle continues. If you're a business owner, why would you pay an American to make your stuff when you can have some 12-year-old kid in China do it for you for a penny? Yeah, man, it could. You can't stop businesses, man. You can't stop crazy. You can't stop mentally ill people. You just have to manage them, which takes a lot of effort, a lot of time and money away from other things that you could be doing, like going to the freaking moon, or I don't know, anything really. I mean, curing cancer, you can't do that because half the budget has to go towards crazy people, arresting people, making sure people don't burn down your local Target. People in society will just do what they want because I think it's in the psyche, man. I think it's in our mental psyche. We don't see past the week really. We just kind of see what's on the next day. I think a lot of people live like that, and that's why. The only, I knew this guy. He would when the bills were due, he would go out and rob and steal whatever he wanted, get the rent money for that month, and that was it. That's all he did. That's all he did for anything. And then he would sit around and smoke weed and play video games all day. So it's kind of one of those things. Like, hey, well, whatever makes you happy, how do we stop that? How do we stop individuals like that? And there's individuals like that are in the millions, A lot of people do crazy stuff and they don't never take accountability. We can never stop them. There's too many. Not enough cops, especially after you defund everyone. As long as they don't come into my town. Like Oakland. Woo, Oakland's screwed, man. I just saw a story from I watch Actual Justice Warrior. He's pretty good. Just goes over some stories every now and then. But some first immigrant or first generation immigrant, mom and dad and son, went to Oakland, California from Florida. They didn't know anything about it. They just went there because the son got a scholarship to the college out there for football or whatever, some D2, D3, I don't even know, maybe it been baseball, I could care less. They were black. They went out there, parked at Oakland and got lunch, and all their stuff was jacked, dude. And the lady, they interviewed her, and the lady said she had no idea this Oakland or California was like that. There's people that have their heads so far in the sand. Or, I don't blame someone from Florida not knowing what's happening in California either, but my God. You got to know where you're going. She probably doesn't vote, I'll tell you that much. Or she votes Democrat. And the news that she hears about Oakland's probably all good. Oh, the schools out there are great, super safe. Dude, don't go to Oakland. You can't. You'll get jacked. People are out there, they roll down their windows and write on the note, like, I have nothing in there. Or they just leave their car open. So people can go in there and take whatever they want. You leave your car open and you have nothing in there. And no one will break your window, Yeah, Oakland's a dump, man. San Francisco, I'm sure there's some great parts. But more than likely, there's more crime. More crime than anything. A lot of black people are committing a lot of the crimes. And I know El Salvadorians, or El Salvador, a lot. There's a criminal enterprise out here that's breaking into. They're from South America. They're probably Venezuelan. They come up here and break into houses, and they just want to get jewelry. They don't steal anything else. That's where robbery. Remember back in the day, people would steal, car radios, or they would even hijack your car. And now you can't. I'm sure people still do, but it's not as prevalent. They want jewelry or luggage or money. They go for things of value. And your car stereo and your car and gum in your middle console is not worth anything anymore to them. So who knows, man? Who knows what's going to happen? I see a lot of privately owned businesses getting smashed and grabbed a lot out here, right? Even where I live, even the nice areas. You can't stop someone from driving to your store, smashing in the windows, and just stealing everything in the store. It happens in 10 minutes. Cops will never get there on time. How do you stop that? Sleep in your store or not go home? I don't know. I don't know how you'd stop that. I know one guy, at this bar I used to, still go to, but it's in San Diego. It's pretty far away. His house is the bar. He sleeps on the roof. And then he had like a liquor store next door that he owned. This guy owned like the whole complex. But someone tried to break into his store in a U-Haul, backed up the U-Haul, chained the door, chained the door, ripped the whole frame out, like the entire front of the building out, and then tried to jack him, but he shot at him. So that was the only way he was able to stop them from stealing. What was it? His liquor store. They didn't go after the bar. They didn't go after the grocery store he owned. It's all in the big circle. They went after a liquor store with, tobacco, booze. cash on hand for sure. Yeah, I don't know. We need a little law and order up in this. Good old DJT, Donald Trump, or DTJ, DTJ, Donald Trump. We need a little law enforcement from him. Because, Biden ain't doing nothing. Biden doesn't even you can't have anything. Yeah, you can't have anything anymore. No, someone will try to steal it, man. Someone broke into my minivan, smashed and grabbed my window, stole a bunch of crap from work. They did it so fast, man. How am I supposed to know? I was having lunch, for God's sakes. I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing and just let them have it. They just stole a bunch of work stuff, so it wasn't too important. I can always get more work stuff. They didn't steal anything personal, thank goodness. Oh, that's nice. I don't know what that building is. It's a brand new building. Yeah, you can't have anything anymore, man. That's for sure. You'll own nothing and be happy, huh? Oh, I heard that Schwab guys got kicked out of the World Economic Forum. Those weird European crap. Get out of here. That guy's like 90, dude. Why would I ever listen to that guy? People are crazy these days, man. And a lot of people I talk to out here, man, are for Trump, against Gavin Newsom. If you don't know who Gavin Newsom is, he might be the Democratic frontrunner in the next 4 years. If Gavin Newsom becomes president, man, oof, that guy's a snake. He's a fucking douchebag. It's so hard for me to listen to him. He talks like he smokes a pack of cigarettes a day. He bought M3, he bought surgical masks during the Wuhan shutdowns from China. And that company that he bought it from China, only made like electronic scooters or something. So, there was a lot of corruption in that mug. And they came back all jacked up to the masks. So and then he bought them again. It was like $2 billion worth of masks. It was some insane amount of money. Yeah, if there's any good American patriots out there, Gavin Newsom wins the presidency in the next 4 years, man. We're sunk. He cleaned up all of San Francisco, or wherever Xi Jinping was gonna go, the Emperor of China. So when the streets were, homeless were all gone, all the crap was out. Agent 205, brother, what's up, man? Hi, man. Welcome to the compound. Welcome. Come on in, brother. We're all here. We're all getting ready to go on a mission. Rifle cleaning, counting ammo, calling our loved ones. Always got to call our loved ones before a mission, right? Maybe reading a love letter. That's always fun. Always fun. Until the love letters are a Dear John letter. Broken heart right there, man. 205 in the building there, everyone. 205. Yeah, we'll see. I might do a stream tonight or something. I'll figure something out. I don't know how I'm gonna do it though. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We'll see how it works. Maybe not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. We'll go over some news. Some politic. How's everyone doing today, man? What does it say? Tuesday? Not bad. Not a bad day, huh? Day's almost over. Or not over, but technically it's just starting, so I can enjoy a little bit. Enjoy the... I have to go dog sit. We'll see how that one goes. Oh man, my cousin came down over the weekend, and she brought her boyfriend and some like dudes from Poland, or not over the weekend, a couple weeks ago. But yeah, I talked to this guy from Poland, and funny guy, man, very smart, very intelligent, but they don't like the Ruskies, man. It's legit. They don't. People in Poland don't like those motherfuckers, man. Russia needs to declare war, and they need to send everyone. After this month, you'll be a higher rank than sergeant. Congratulations, man. Good, just on a break. Dude, that's sweet. What's the next rank above that? You go, I know next rank above in the Marine Corps is Staff Sergeant, which is 3 rockers up, cross rifles in the middle, 1 rocker down, 3 chevrons. Then gunny is 3 chevrons up, cross rifles, and 2 rockers down. The chevrons at sergeant point. Y'all get it? Yeah. That's good, man. What rank will you be? Little pay grade, I'm assuming too. Little rank and pay, maybe some extra PTO or pay time off. Another vacation week or something. That's good, man. Congratulations. Cheers. That's huge. You're already outranked me, brother. Definitely. I was a terminal Lance for. I didn't get out as Lance, but thank God I didn't. That would have been. It's quite embarrassing not picking up rank, but if you're in my shoes and you're the only one that has gone to war, you kind of. Rank's not that important because knowledge is. But I wish I picked up sergeant, man. Sergeant's a cool rank. I couldn't. I might have, because there's 2 years that you do that. You don't have to ever go. I could have picked it up in the non-op, called non-obligation time. Maybe I never checked. I don't even know how to check anymore. They might have sent me something in the mail. Who knows? Who knows and who cares? I passed that on to Agent 205 back. My phone is lagging. No worries, man. My phone does that every once in a while. I always feel bad, too. I try so hard, man. You know, I just want things to run smooth and everyone here to have a good time in the compound. Everyone chit-chat about aliens. I still don't know about this alien shit, man. We would have saw them by now, or at least crashed into one of their ships on accident. Imagine that. You see like a Boeing 747 just smacks into something in the air. You don't know what it is. I might get an early dinner. Next rank after sergeant is lieutenant. Ooh. So you get a first or second lieutenant. I think you get the gold. We call it the gold bar. I think you get the gold bar, which I believe is the second lieutenant. And so if you ever Agent 205, if you ever want to kind of make fun of yourself or that rank, it looks like a stick of butter, right? So you could call yourself a butter bar. So in the Marine Corps, we call those guys butter bars. Not to their face, because you can't do that. But, yeah, just so you know, man, just say, what rank? If you're ever talking to a guy in the military, just say, I'm a butter bar, man. He'll know exactly what you're talking about. Because it looks like a stick of butter. You can't go wrong. I think that's second lieutenant. The first lieutenant's a silver bar. captain's 2 bars. I think, or it could be switched around first and second. I don't know. Nice, man. So then, people might have to start saluting you, brother. I'll have to, actually, because I salute with my left hand. You're actually supposed to salute with your right, but it's force of habit. And I do it out of respect, because if I salute with my right, I have to do it a certain way. There's a certain way of saluting. So if you wear a hat, a bill, like your hand has to be at a knife hand. It's called a knife hand. It's got to be touching the corner of your hat, the cover. I call it a hat. It's called the cover, and the bill. So the bill. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. The end of the bill, like your hat, end of the hat, right on top of the bill. Barely touching it, only with like these 2 fingers. Your armpit to your elbow need to be straight, parallel with the deck, and then you slightly, just kind of, I'll do it over here. Kind of just ease it in there, but this is supposed to be at 90 degrees to the deck, and then your hands. It's kind of a pain, but you got to respect. When people salute, guys, if you look at any military and their salute looks like shit, non-disciplined, man, that's not a good military. Like I said, if you're in the Marine Corps and you watch Marines salute, basics. Always look at the very, very basics. If you're ever judging the military by what they do, look how they march. Look how they salute. Look at the uniform. How it's you're supposed to be taking care of it. Look at the medals don't matter. Look at their shaved face. Look at their weight. Weight's very important, guys. Weight's very important. If you can't manage your own body, how do you supposed to manage troops in combat, troops in contact? So always be prepared. If you watch, let's see, who's kind of a shitty army. Well, let's stay on topic. Here. Let's go to the. I mean, you can even make fun of the Space Force for all I know. I bet they salute just kind of. I bet they're just told, this is how you do it. Make sure your hand's on the tip of your bill, and then when you salute, they salute you, and then you cut, and then you go back to attention. I guarantee that's how they were taught, or how it was explained to them. In my lovely Marine Corps, it's a snap. When someone salutes you, you pop right away. Boom! And you got to do it right. Your shit better be on lock. It better look good. You better not hit your own face in the head. And then when they cut their salute, I haven't talked about this. I haven't talked about saluting in this is weird, man. 16 years or something. I turned off your mobile data. So it's running just on. Yeah. I know. Yeah. I don't know what that's called. Non-data. Just it's just running on itself. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I haven't talked about saluting in a long time now, which is kind of a trip. But yeah, when someone salutes you, you're at attention first of all. Well, you could be kind of walking and saluting. You could do that, and it's more chill. You kind of give them a little salute. But if you're at attention, you're getting promoted or something, that thing comes up fast and right, boom. And in your hand has to be, this is like the bill, not straight, and not, some countries do this. A little 45-degree angle, like you're almost kind of covering your eyes. But it's like the tip, see where my ends of my glasses are, it's kind of at the tip right there, kind of like that. Actually, that's kind of perfect. But it would be a little higher since you're kind of wearing a hat. Knife hand it, no wiggly fingers. You kind of just roll it. You don't smack, you kind of roll it into your face right there. That's how you salute. And the armpit, 90 degrees to the deck, parallel to the deck, and then I can't really do it right now, but no, there's no, none of that funny business. And then when you cut right back to attention. And you salute all officers and any branches. Oh my God, it's 103 right now? What? Jeez. Yeah, you salute all officers. Even in the Army, guys. Even in the Army. Even in the Navy. You salute them out of respect, but you don't have to listen to them. So, you give the rank respect. And sometimes you don't even have to, because they're not in your branch of service. So, if it's a ceremony, of course I'm going to salute an Army major or an Army general. But if I'm walking around base and mother effer, and I'm in my Marine Corps uniform, I might not even salute you. I'm sorry. I might forget, because they wear their rank on their chest. Marines wear it up here. I can just say, hey man, I didn't know where your rank was. That looks like a piece of dirt. Army uniforms are so weird. They're so ugly. They look like little smoke bombs. It's all loosey-goosey. Their hat's kind of funky. Their rank is on their chest, and it's just a Velcro piece of crap. Like ours is on our collar. It'll shine. It'll look good. And that has to be parallel with the deck. Oh, your rank, gentlemen, is the worst. Because you gotta place that thing right perfectly. I don't know the actual measurement, because you will measure it on your collar, depending on what rank you are. I know Agent 205, if you get lieutenant, your rank should maybe, I'm not sure. It could be different from you guys, but the rank should be parallel with the deck, I do believe. It almost looks crooked if you look at the uniform, but it's not. It is crooked on the uniform, but the rank would be parallel with the floor. That's key. That's always key. My rank isn't visible on my uniform, so no one can tell what rank I'm. Not bad. I would always recommend that. Anyways, rank is rank's important just for whoever believes in it. You know your job, right? You know your job, so just do your job. And then if I'm a rank above you, I have a different job than you do, but I have to make sure, because I have a boss, I have a captain I got to report to. You guys report to me, I report to the captain. So let's just do our job. We know what rank we are. You don't have to salute me or whatever. That's what good officers would do a lot, because it can get way out of hand. And some of the officers I went to combat with, they just don't salute me, guys. And it almost becomes a habit, because you'll walk by and do this, and shit, sorry, man. So, or my chief warrant officer, she would take off her cover. If the officer doesn't have a cover on, you don't salute. You just keep walking. You just say, hey ma'am, or good morning, ma'am. Good evening, gentlemen. What else is there? Yeah, saluting's a whole ordeal, man. You walk by Old Glory, you salute it, gentlemen. Every time. You always salute the flag. Always. You just do. I didn't make up the rules, fellas. I'm just here to pass it along. I kind of goof off sometimes when I drive by one. I'll salute it for shits and gigs. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's a whole like being in the military. It's a whole other life. You stop growing, really, as a person, because you have to relearn a whole way of living a life, that's not your life. So everything that you learn from tying your shoes to walking, it's all gone. now you got to do this. So you have to relearn everything, man. It's a struggle not to learn it, because you're just going to learn it no matter what. It's hard to break it after and forget about it, because I'll do stuff that I know it. I know my mom and dad didn't teach me that. Like, who taught me that? I can say the Marine Corps, and the Marine Corps is not a person. It's an idea. And ideas are the hardest thing to kill. I fought for the United States, whatever, the United States Army military, but I didn't. I can say I did, I guess, but I didn't really. I mean, technically I did, but I fought for my Marine buddies to left and right of me. I didn't fight for anything else. So why would I? Let's fight for some fucking country I don't know about. I was only 19 or 20 years old, man. I didn't know. I knew, like, I fought even harder for the guy to the left and right, and that's what being a Marine is about. Is you're not fighting for some joke. You're just fighting for your boys. That's you and your boys are there to get some. Let's get some, boys, and we'll fight for you. Yeah. I can't say that about Army or Navy. I don't know how they do it. They're not as up to speed as I think I would like them to be. The Army needs to be pretty big, so they relax their standards and their craziness. It makes me happy, to be quite honest. I hear there's this YouTube channel I watch. There's this guy. I watch a lot of military channels too, but there's this guy. Speak the Truth. He talks a lot about Ukraine. The guy in the podcast, I forget his name, but and him and his buddy do it. One of the guys, I think, was a Green Beret in the Army, and he just said this. I think in like last week's podcast, he said when he was in Afghanistan or Iraq, and about probably the same time I was there, but he was talking about the Marine Corps, so I listened a little closer. And he goes, man, he said something like, man, I don't, I forget exactly what he said, but it was like, the Army's cool and that, we can do a lot of great things. But the dudes, the Marine Corps dudes are something else, man. Those guys are unreal. And he goes like, I'm glad they're on our side. Or just like, because it's totally different, man. I can't explain it. It's so hard to explain. The only thing is it's like a cult, man. And I heard that from someone else. I didn't come up with that analogy for the service I did. That's kind of, it's kind of kind of disrespectful, right? To call something like that. I know I messed up when I did that back then. When you were in the military, what's the longest you were away for? Ooh, man. I saluted one of my higher ups in the military, or in the academy, once when we were offered. Oh, yeah, devil. Oh, devil. Oh, agent. Oh, devil dog, don't you? Oh, devil, don't you ever do that. Oh, agent. Oh. Hey, well, you came out. I bet he went like, what the fuck are you doing? I know I messed up when I did that back then. Yeah, you live and learn. Yeah. When were you in the military? What was the longest you were away for? Oh, man, I was gone for nearly 2 years, dude. Almost, almost 3. Because I did. My first 3 years was I started training and I got home from. That was from 18 to about 21. So it was, I was gone for about 3 years. So like I said, 3 year gap of my life, and then I came home for the 3 years I was gone. I came home for I think about I had it like I don't even, like 3 weeks of vacation, because you earn vacation. This is not a crazy country. I took the 3 weeks of vacation or something when I got home to hang out with like my girlfriend and my family and to see them. And then after the 3 weeks, back to training, man. Back to training. That was it. That was it. I had 3 weeks and I had to go 3 years. I took a vacation for 3 weeks. If you don't take your vacation, you lose it. If you don't, you just stay on base and you can't leave base. You know, there's sometimes where you just can't leave base. Technically, you can leave it. You can just walk out whenever the fuck you want. This isn't prison. But yeah, you stay on with your boys. But I took 3 weeks off. I came back, and then it was a straight up workup for Afghanistan, and that was about a year of training or something. And then I got off active duty and went reserves. So that was kind of the end of my Marine Corps career. Skied high, kind of. Afghanistan was on the table, tipped up. It wasn't on the table, and I pretty much was kind of, okay, let's get out of here before they send me back. You know, but you gotta just wait, and it's the waiting around that kills you, man. You're waiting around that really will F you up. It's incredibly boring, but yeah, so like I always say, there's this gap in my brain where like, oh, you know, all that learning everyone did from 18 till 21, you know, that's a lot of like knowledge, just being around people and being around your folks and your brothers and sisters, and whether you get a job or go to the academy or university or college, whatever people say it is, that all disappeared. And then I came home, and once I got off reserve, once I knew I wasn't going to Afghanistan, I got on reserve duty, and then it was like, oh shit, like I have no skills. I literally had no skills. That's the key. I had no idea what to do. What do I do? What do I do? I know how to, you know, I know like IEDs and how to do all that good stuff, or make a bomb, shoot guns, and stuff that comes with being in the military. I know how to do that, but at the age of, that's why I started my first like job I took in the civilian life was working at UPS and coaching high school football. And I was like 26, man. Like that's for 25, 24, something like that. So I would, you know, I had to be around people again. I had to hear how people spoke, how men spoke to ladies or ladies spoke to men, and you know, because in my world, I don't give a shit whether you're a chick or a dude. I'm gonna talk to you this way, and you gotta do something. Get up and do it. Bottom line, you know, ladies can't wear makeup. It has to be very, or they just can't really. Maybe a little. You know, they'll always put on fucking makeup, so you gotta just manage it. A little blush or whatever boop, boop, you know, that's it. Like in their, you know, I don't care if that hurts your feelings. You know, we don't live in feelings. So when I speak to a girl, a female Marine, it's like I'm speaking to him as a dude. It doesn't matter, especially because there's a job to do. So like speaking to a chick was, let's be clear, it's still pretty difficult. Especially one I'm attracted to, I'm like, oh, you know, I choke, or I'll say something stupid, or I'll do something fucking dumb, like she cares. But man, I had one of my good friends would always, every time he went out and did stuff, he would, hey, let's go, I'm gonna get you, or we'll go. Because I think he knows, because I grew up with this guy, one of my best friends, and I grew up with them, and he would help me like go out and just, he knew I was fucked up in the head, and he would take me out and just have a good time. You know, he never talked about anything. He would always be himself. He's a big Mexican dude. You know, my other buddy Herman that killed himself would come out and meet us up. And my buddy Herman, you know, he didn't give a flying F what I did, dude. He was a big jack, like Armenian dude, so he didn't care. He didn't give a crap if I was, you know, they just wanted to hang out and drink beers with me and chase ladies, you know, so that they helped me out so much, you know, to get back to being a normal person, you know, talking, you know, like okay, they're, yeah, man. I knew I messed up when I did. Oh yeah, 3 straight. Yeah. Like I'll tell you this. This is called a what? I might have said this before. This is a pen, right? PEN. Ultra fine point pen. Yeah. Permanent marker, Sharpie. It's a pen, right? Hey, Losi Agent 205. Can you pass me the pen? I want to write my name. In the Marine Corps, you call this an ink stick. This is an ink stick, not a pen. An ink stick. It's a stick full of ink. You know, ink stick. So, like I said, I was, you know, you come up with a different vocabulary. You're raised, like I said, like. So my birthday in my mind is November 10th, 1775, not, you know, my birthday in September. It's just the way it is, man. I rather share a birthday with many than have a birthday by myself. The Marine Corps birthdays means more to me than my own. Yeah, it's kind of, it's like I said, it's a cult. John Bassalone's a real person, good man, Medal of Honor recipient. It's just, you know. And then, you know, I do have really bad habits from the Marine Corps. Oh, like when you sit down, my brother pretty much beat this out of me. You know, I would sit kind of goofy because, you know, when you're a boot, you know, in the Marine Corps, it goes away, but you do sit like with your ankles or your heels touching at a 45-degree angle. And security training was kind of tough. What'd you guys do? I know a lot of book work, that's for sure. Yeah, a lot of knowledge in security and writing reports and stuff. Yeah, man, absolutely. All that, you know, because you're dealing with other people, so you got to be on top of your game. You know, cops and security and military, and the way we train our security, military, and cops is, you know, you have to have respect for the person you're dealing with, and then if you end up cuffing the guy, you know, you got to make sure he lives. You know, you put me in cuffs, I'm helpless. My most important asset to me is my hands. If you take away my hands, I can't do anything. I literally just can't do anything. So remember, hands fight wars. Your hands are never in your pockets. They always got to be fighting a war somewhere. Somewhere. Man, it's 102 degrees. Wow, that's insane. It's 102 degrees out here. Oh, look at my miles read 51111. 51,111. Nice. Nice. Push-up, pull-ups, and exercises and situations. Yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, push-ups, pull-ups. So you know me and my pull-ups, man. Marine Corps standard, you got to do 20 pull-ups. So Agent 205, if you can hit 20 pull-ups, you're good in the Marine Corps. And if you ask me if I hit 20 pull-ups when I was in the Marine Corps, son, I would do 22. One extra one for myself and one for good old Chesty Puller. You always did one for Chesty Puller, and if you want to do an extra one for yourself, by all means, get yourself stronger. But if you don't do one for yourself, that's fine. You can do 21, but you will do one for Chesty Puller. Oh, just the way it is. I don't make the rules. If you're doing pull-ups with me and you hit 20 and you're about to get off the bar, I'm going to say, no, devil. You have to get one for Chesty Puller. Chesty Puller, man, look him up, devils. He's ooh, man, I'm slipping here. Chesty Puller was an officer in the Marine Corps. I think I don't think he was in the World War. I know Sherman was in the Mexican-American Army. Chesty Puller, what war did he fight in? Shit. World War I? I think it might have been World War I. I'm slacking on my knowledge. My Marine Corps knowledge. Do. It was not like the Army or Marines, but it was less rough. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, security guards don't expect you to do a bunch of crazy stuff. You know, you're not fighting a war. You're protecting and serving. You know, that's different. Like the police academy is kind of chill. It's still really bad, but you know, that's why you kind of see big cops, because you're just protecting and serving. You're not, you know, running and gunning. You know, there's a big difference. Running and gunning and protecting and serving. You know, in the Marine Corps, there's no such thing as protect and serve. We don't do that. That's not in our vocabulary, you know. What we do is run and gun. And I'm gonna go and have some early dinner or late lunch in this lovely establishment called On the Border. It's 103 degrees outside, fellas, so hey, low C. See you later, brother. Agent 205, man. Keep it up, man. Get that rank, get that pay. Stay safe, brother. Anyways, devils, Semper Fi.